Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park. Wednesday, January 21st, set to begin in about 28 minutes at 5:55. 9 races to beat a fast. 2 nice carryovers for the Wednesday night program. 20-cent single 6, which will start in the 4th race. That's better than $377,000 in the nightcap. A super high 5 carryover. Just a little bit shy of $8,600. Let's open up our programs. Here are tonight's changes. In the opener, scratch 2, Wings of God. Wednesday opener, scratch 2, Wings of God. Race 1 starts the early pick 5. And there they go. Meadow Values out for the lead. Super Snoop is showing pace from the inside. Snow King prominently positioned. He's the gray behind the top 2 as they head into the first turn. And with the lead, it is Meadow Value. But here's My Boy Rocky quickly picking it up. My Boy Rocky clears away from Meadow Value. Looney, God of Wine, 3 deep. Super Snoop comes away in that 5th spot. After them, races Permit to Carry and Snow King's the gray. 2.5 for 3, back to Compton. Another 2 lengths to Moon Charger. Righteous Star, second last. And Stellar Loot is the last of 11. And My Boy Rocky makes the pace. Chasing him, God of Wine and Looney. Meadow Value has that 4th position, little less than 4 off the lead. Super Snoop tries to pick up his momentum in the 2 path. Farther out there is Permit to Carry, and Snow King's the gray getting away from the inside. Compton inches a little closer up the inside. Compton trying to advance heading into the turn, about 7 lengths off the lead. 5 lengths back to Righteous Star, racing with Moon Charger and Stellar Loot. Still My Boy Rocky with the lead. Here comes Snow King to the outside and Super Snoop up the inside. And Compton has to bide his time. Compton has a look. He just needs somewhere to go. My Boy Rocky, Snow King, Super Snoop. Compton has room from the rail. Can he quicken in? My Boy Rocky is the leader. Super Snoop's under pressure. Here comes Compton. He's been the one to key on throughout. Straight out of Compton. Straight to the front. Compton in the Wednesday opener. My Boy Rocky second. Then Snow King and Super Snoop fourth. $142 and 60/100. You could see the 7 Compton was the horse through the turn. He just needed somewhere to go. Straight out of Compton once he found room past the final furlong. Opens up on this group. 8-5 post-time favorite 7 Compton, the unofficial winner. Stand by for all the numbers. Compton is in the winner's circle, straight out of Woodbine. Compton, 4-year-old Bay gelding by Silent Name out of the Hanson mare. Aaron Commodity, owned by Bruno Chickadans. Winning trader Eric Foster, winning jockey Walter Rodriguez. Winner was bred in Ontario, Canada by Garland Williamson. Exacta $45.24, trifecta $60.44, the 10-cent superfecta $56.90. Second race will begin the early pick 4. Scratches 4, 9, and 10. Hard to Blame, Tobin Lee, and Seal Bay. 4, 9, and 10 out of race 2, beginning the early pick 4. And there they go. Slow start, it takes a Cowboy. Chi-Town Prince and Dr. Fenn begin the best. Verst is up close from the far outside, covering Mr. Sensei. Mad for It races inside of Kid Twist. It Takes a Cowboy is the early trailer. Along the inside, Dr. Fenn picks up the pace, better than a length and a quarter. From the outside is Chi-Town Prince. Mad for It improves his position along the rail. Verst is still up close to the action. He's in the 3 path. Kid Twist, middleman status heading into the turn, vying for the 4th position. A little less than 3 off the lead. 3 clear of Mr. Sensei, trying to gather momentum with 6 lengths to find. Nothing from It Takes a Cowboy. Dr. Fenn and Chi-Town Prince continue to battle. Chi-Town Prince cuts into the margin of Dr. Fenn. Dr. Fenn and Chi-Town Prince. Mad for It tries to come and pick up the pieces from 3rd. Kid Twist needs to go. Likewise for Verst. Mr. Sensei to the far outside. Dr. Fenn and Chi-Town Prince. And Mad for It continues to close in gradually, but time's running out. And here's Kid Twist taking off in the 2 path. Here comes Kid Twist trying to come and get the money late. Dr. Fenn, Kid Twist, and Verst. Turns out to be a pretty close race between Dr. Fen, Kid Twist, and Verst. After them, Mad for It. Nobody really was picking up their intensity inside the final furlong. Got a little interesting inside the final 16th. Dr. Fen trying to hang on. There's Kid Twist and Verst emerging as late players. Behind them, Mad for It and Chi-Town Prince. It's very tight. 1:14 and 8/100ths, the final time from tonight's second race. Dr. Fen for 2 out of 3. He's a 3-year-old Gray-Roan colt by Cupid. Out of the Street Sense mare, Concharova, by John Ennis and Greg Vance. John is the winning trainer, the winning jockey, Danny Sheehy. Dr. Fen was bred in Kentucky by Oak Lodge Bloodstock. John's exacta $71.06. The trifecta $72.22. 7-2 early double $39.23. 10-cent super $39.70. Third race, scratch number 6, Melania. 6 Melania out of the third. Double into pick 3 opportunity coming up in tonight's third race. And there they go. Oh, you like a book wins the start. Sexy Girlfriend is showing pace. Crown of Violence comes away in good order. She's pushing the action. Know you like a book. Sexy Girlfriend and Crown of Violence 3 deep. These are the 3 that want the lead. Sexy Girlfriend's the quickest. Quality View races outside of Candle's Legacy. Bay West bides her time. Super Razzle Dazzle tries to advance at least 3 or 4 wide through that first turn. Rhapsody in Blue is racing inside of Private Mo, and Figurine is content to be the last of the 10 3-year-old fillies. The race to the 5/8. Sexy Girlfriend, half a length to Crown of Violence. And inching a little closer there is Quality View outside of Candle's Legacy. Know You Like a Book runs with them along the inside. And Super Razzle Dazzle continues with her 4-wide journey. Bay West continues to save ground a little less than 6 from the front. A length to Rhapsody in Blue with Private Mo, and Figurine is still at the back marker heading into the turn. Sexy Girlfriend by a tight length. Crown of Violence is second. Here comes Quality View inching closer. Quality View's closing in. Know You Like a Book's under a fierce drive. Super Razzle Dazzle's been covering a lot of ground. Here's Bay West. She got to save ground. Now she's launching a charge. Candle's Legacy has a look. And Figurine begins to gear up. Can she make up the necessary ground? Tipped into the clear for the final furlong. And here comes Figurine to the far outside. It's Quality View. Sexy Girlfriend, Figurine, and Bay West. Bay West and Figurine. Bay West got that coveted trip over the Tapeta. She got the save ground up the backstretch, and she comes with a big run in the final quarter of a mile. Second, third, and fourth involves Figurine, Quality View, and Super Razzle Dazzle. Walter Rodriguez continues to be on fire. He just seems to make all the right moves. Bay West save ground up the backstretch and comes with a nice run for the final quarter of a mile, 1:44 and 59/100ths. 8 Figurine was last heading into the turn. She made up significant ground. She is in a photo for second. No doubt about the winner. No doubt about it, but she's the winner. That's the one, Bay West. It's a half a length score, but she has been posted first. Photo for the balance. Bay West is in the winner's circle, a 3-year-old Bay filly by West Coast out of the Roman Ruler mare, Renella Bay, by a state of Denise Walsh. Michael Trombetta is the winning trainer, and it's a riding double for our leading jockey, Walter Rodriguez. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Never Better Stables. Exact to $50.32. 1-8-11 trifecta, $109.10. 2-1 double, $53.07. 10-cent super, $151.31. 7-2-1 early pick 3, $110.47. Fourth race will start tonight's 20-cent single six jackpot. That carryover's huge, $377,211.61. Our fourth race is clear of change. Let's go over the rest of the sequence. Race 5 scratches 7, 10, 13, and 14. 7, 10, 13, and 14 out of the fifth. And there they go. Slow start, Merlotti. Catalina Cat begins the best. Regal Temple wants to be forwardly positioned. So too does Bet on Bread and Decatur Street and TL Cooper still. Also amongst the early action is More Success. He's in that 6th spot, and he's about 4 lengths off the lead. Hello Jello, a good 5 lengths from the front along the rail. On Palm Sunday goes with him in the clear 3 deep. 2.5 back to Third Degree, flanked by Vast Horizons. Merlotti is the last of all. TL Cooper still Decatur Street. Regal Temple is there, so too is Bet on Bread, and Catalina Cat is pressing 5 deep. And More Success has been eager to go throughout. He has the rail positioning and he's closing in. On Palm Sunday has a smooth stride, and he's in the clear, and he's beginning to make some noise to the outside. Hello Jello comes alive. He's in the 3-path. Third Degree, 4 wide through the turn, then Vast Horizons. Merlotti's picking up his intensity from that back marker. Many chances in the lane. On Palm Sunday with that clean line. Up to the front, and there's On Palm Sunday coming away with the lead. Bet on Brett's back to second. After him is Catalina Cat. It's all about On Palm Sunday. Much the best winner this evening from Bet on Brett, Catalina Cat, and Third Degree. 120 and 91 100s. On Palm Sunday had that nice move through the turn. Very clear path to the leader line, and he eventually gets to the front and just opens up on his rivals. He's a nice 9-2 to start this sequence. Stand by for all the numbers from the fourth. On Palm Sunday. 7-year-old Greya Road Gelding by Summer Front out of the Malibu Moon Mare on Oaks Day. Owned and trained by Joe Davis. Jockey Fernando de la Cruz. The winner was bred in New York by Patricia Generazio. Exact to $66.08. Trifecta $162.94. 1-7 double $23.85. 2-1-7 pick 3 $214.08. 10-cent Superfecta, $327.83. Race 5 will begin our late pick 5. Scratches 7, 10, 13, and 14. 7, 10, 13, and 14 out of the 5th race, commencing the late pick 5. And there they go. Bob Moe and In the Dark fly away together. Samud comes away in good order. Susan's Boy races inside of Marshall. Hard circles very deep before the first turn. And they're at the 7/8. And Bob Moe wants the lead from In the Dark, trying to get away from the inside. Marshall tries to keep them bottled up. They are 2 and 3 deep respectively. Samud gets a beautiful trip, saving ground. Little less than 4 from Bob Moe. Length and a half to Hard Circle. Another 2.5 to Susan's Boy outside of Money Man. Rappaport is third last. Rank is second last. Racing with him, Sound Cause to the far outside. So it's Bob Moe up the Turfway Park backstretch with the lead from Marshall and In the Dark. And Samud continues to get this beautiful trip. He's trying to advance along the inside. He gets within 2.5 of Bob Moe. Better than 3 to Susan's Boy with Hard Circle. Rappaport races with Sound Cause, is a little deep throughout. After that is Money Man and Rank. So it's Bob Moe with the lead. Marshall gets a little closer. Samud has been traveling beautifully throughout. A very nice inside tracking trip for him. Let's see when he's going to make his move. Susan's Boy is called upon his run. Sound Cause continues with his wide journey. He's trying to progress. Rappaport has a look. Can he find somewhere to go? Somewhat of a tight spot for him. As Samoot has room in the two path. Rappaport's going to fire into the fray 4 deep. Susan's Boy is 5 wide. Sound Cause to the far outside. It's anybody's race. Sound Cause and Susan's Boy and Samoot. Sound Cause to the outside. And despite covering a ton of ground, he proves to be the best. Samoot is there with Susan's Boy second and third in that photo. Photo for second and third, and after them was Marshall for the Superfecta. Got to give Sound Cause a lot of credit. He had to cover more ground than everybody else this evening. He's 14-1. And he is the unofficial winner. Samoot, well, he's in a photo, but he sure looks like the winner, that's for sure. Number 12, Sound Cause to the outside. Samoot is in a photo for second with Susan's Boy. 141 and 56 100ths the final time. 12, Sound Cause is the unofficial winner. He's in the winner's circle. A 4-year-old bay colt by Brody's Cause out of the Scat Daddy mare, Queen of Scat. Owned and trained by Steve Asmussen, winning jockey Joe Ramos. Sound Cause was bred in Kentucky by Frank Jones and Nancy Deloney. Second place to the 4, Samoot, in a dead heat with the 6, Susan's Boy. So dead heat for second place between the 4 and the 6. Fourth place, number 8, Marshall. 12-4 exacta, $55.46. 12-6 exacta, $261.38. 12-4-6 trifecta, $194.14. 12-6-4 trifecta, $275.68. 7-12 double, $118.29. 10-cent super, 12-4-6-8, $401.06. 12-6-4-8, $620.38. 1-7-12 pick 3, $277.92. Better than $12,500 for this early pick 5. Early pick 4, $2,878.29. Early pick 5, $12,559.31. 4 out of 5, $85.72. Race 6 will start our late pick 4. Scratches 4, 11, 13, and 14. 4, 11, 13, and 14 out of the 6th. It begins our late pick 4. And there they go. Quick start, Grand Judgment from the top shelf. What's the Tea also showing good pace with Princess Woji and Amazon Time. Belle of the Barn comes away in the 5th spot. Coco Nimbus is advancing from her inside. Sway House is the gray. Victory by Grace to the outside. After that, Missy Moo, I Love You. And Union Empress is the last of all. Quite a scrimmage for the top spot. Amazon Time, Princess Woji, and Grand Judgment pushing from the far outside. What's the Tease in the 4th position with Coco Nimbus trying to advance up the inside. Belle of the Barn has the 6th spot, heading into the turn a little less than 4 off the lead. A length and a half to Sway House is already being pushed on vigorously. Victory by Grace 3rd last, Union Empress 2nd last, and Missy Moo, I Love You is at the back. Princess Woji and What's the Tea and Grand Judgment 4 deep. Amazon Time's all in from the inside. Coco Nimbus in behind the leading group. She's looking for somewhere to go, and she's trying to close in. Princess Woji's the one to beat, trying to kick away from Coco Nimbus. And to her inside, What's the Tea? Princess Woji with the lead. Belle of the Barn is storming home to the far outside. She's got a look, but the time's running out. It's Princess Woji and Belle of the Barn's gathering momentum very quickly. Princess Woji and Belle of the Barn in a photo finish, and it's very tight. And it's tight for 3rd with Coco Nimbus and Victory by Grace. 121 and 24 100ths. Belle of the Barn just jumping out of the ground. Let's see with the slow-mo. Princess Woji trying to get to the wire in time. What a bob for the 6. Belle of the Barn on the outside. Placing judges will sort it out. 121 and 24 100ths. The final time from the 6. Winning debut, number 6, Belle of the Barn. Leveled off very nicely in that final furlong. A 3-year-old dark bear brown filly by Street Sense out of the Medaglia d'Oro mare Heart of the Matter. And by Seaglass Stables LLC. Cayo Caramori is the winning trader, the winning jockey. Dylan Machado. Well of the Barn was bred in Ontario, Canada by Anderson Farms, Ontario Incorporated. Pick 3, 7, 12, 6, $524.78. 6-5 exacta, $51.72. 6-5-7 trifecta, $94. 12-6 double, $203.13. 10-cent super, $225 and some change, maybe 58 cents, $225 and some change for that Super Vecta. 10-cent super, yep, $225.58. Couple of nice allowance races up next, 7 and 8. The 7th race, 1 mile, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and up. Third allowance condition, optional claiming tag of $62,500. None of the gals are in for the tag. Nice $106,000 purse. It's clear of change. Our 7th race, beginning our late pick 3. Very nice third condition coming up. 7th race here at Turfway Park. And there they go. Quick start, Girl of My Dreams, Joe Belmer, and Girl of My Dreams fire out to the lead. In the second spot is the filly Got the Brazil, and Fantastical has a good spot into that first turn, and now she gets to save a little bit of ground. After that is Settling Storm with Sudden Switch, another 2 lengths to Condone, flanked by the big favorite, Reposare, the last of 7. Girl of My Dreams ensures a good tempo. She opens up better than 3.5 for 4 lengths to Got the Brazil. Fantastical's a little less than 6 off the lead. And it's a break of 4 to Sudden Switch covering Settling Storm. It's another 2.5 to Reposare and Condone. 23 and 4 legitimate fractions this evening. Girl of My Dreams and Got the Brazil. Beautiful trip for Fantastical. Isolated in third with 3 to 5. Better than 3.5 to Settling Storm and Sudden Switch. It's another 3.5 to Reposare and Condone. Girl of My Dreams, 48 and 1 for that half. Got the Brazil stays close from the second spot, and here comes Fantastical and Settling Storm. Fantastical is third. Settling Storm's making up ground to the outside. Settling Storm with a wide journey, but here she comes after Girl of My Dreams. Reposare and Condone are trying to close from the back marker. And now Sudden Switch is relegated to the rear. Girl of My Dreams, she still has the lead. Settling Storm has a furlong to come and get her. Fantastical's third. She's even paced, and here is Settling Storm. Settling Storm's up to the front when it counts the most, right in time. Good effort from Girl of My Dreams. Maybe a little too quick, too early, but clearly second. Then Fantastical and Got the Brazil, a distant fourth. 141 and 43 100ths the final time. Settling Storm and Martine Garcia at 9-2. Reeling in Girl of My Dreams, who did all the heavy lifting, just got a little tired late. 6 Fantastical is in a perfect spot. She could not take advantage. And then you get to the 5, Got the Brazil. Those numbers will be posted momentarily. Settling Storm is in the winner's circle, a 6-year-old bay mare by Tonalist out of the Storm Cat mare Storm Tide, owned by 2 Shades of Blue. Winning trainers Pavel Matejka, winning jockey Martine Garcia. Winner was bred in Kentucky by R.S. Evans. 7th race is official, 3-2-6-5. The top 4 finishers, exacta $82.82. Trifecta $76.84, 6-3 double $69.03, 10-cent superfecta $80.83. Another big pick 3, 12-6-3, $1,067.49. It's a pretty nice pick 3 so far in the first 4 races of this 20-cent single 6. Makes you start wondering if someone's got a shot to scoop it. We'll find out here. A couple more to go. 8th race, 2, 3, 6, and 9 are out. 2, 3, 6, and 9 are out of the 8th race. Our co-featured event on the Wednesday card. Another nice allowance race. This one's a second condition with an optional tag of $40,000, $104,000 purse. 2, 3, 6, and 9 once again scratched out of the 8th race, beginning our late daily double. And there they go. Good start for all. Swill alertly into stride. Here's Killjoy showing good speed. Smokey's right there pushing 3 deep. Regular Guy is 4 wide. Further out, Can't Hush This. 5 wide up the backstretch run. Demolition Duke is second last, and Dunedin is the last of all. Killjoy 3 parts of a length to Swill, keeping him somewhat honest. Smokey's in the third spot, 2.5 to find, almost a length in front of Can't Hush This. 3.5 off the lead from the far outside. 3 lengths to Demolition Duke, trying to advance up the rail. Dunedin tries to match him 3 deep. Regular Guy now relegated to the rear. Swill comes away with the lead, and Killjoy's back to second. Can't Hush This is taken over third from Smokey, who's trying to re-rally inside of Can't Hush This. Demolition Duke is trying to progress. He's in the 5th spot. Swill's the one to step up to. Smokey and Can't Hush This are vying for second. Demolition Duke to the far outside. Swill's running a big one. Needs a final 16th. Still works with 2.5 from Smokey and Demolition Duke. Swill has it done. Swill's in front. Second is tight with Smokey and Demolition Duke. Can't Hush This back to 4. Number 4, Swill, bet down to 2-1. He's the favorite when it's all said and done. 112 and 10 100ths. Is that a good trip? Chasing Killjoy. Tended to his business throughout. And he wins by a comfortable 2+ lengths. Second is tight. Stand by for the numbers. Swill is in the winner's circle, his 8th career victory. An 8-year-old bay gelding by Munnings out of the Into Mischief mare, Walking Miracle. Winning owners, Goatman Kaya. Winning at Traders, Billy Morey. Winning jockey, Zarel Ford. Swill was bred in Kentucky by Macaulay Farms, LLC, along with Nathan Macaulay. 634, pick 3, $123.14. Exacta $21.56, trifecta $16.04, 3-4 double $48.18, 10-cent super $7.54. One more race to go on the Wednesday card, a super high 5 carryover, just shy of $8,600. Scratches 5, 7, 8, and 14. 5, 7, 8, and 14 out of the nightcap. 13 Matola will draw in off the also eligible list. The 10 Montalbano will have a jockey change to Julio Felix. And there they go. Good start for Matola and Montalbano, and 30-30 is there, and Go Chicago has the 4th position. Here's the favorite, American Brass, covering Gosh Sakes. They're a little more than 4.5 or 5 off the lead. Break of about 6 to a lot of dough with Inspector Fred and Flying Embers from the back spot. Along the inside, Montalbano has a narrow lead. Matola's right there with him, about 30-30 into the fray, heading into the turn. Go Chicago saves ground near the 3/8. American Brass in the clear, 3 off the lead. Almost 3 to Gosh Sakes with 6 lengths to find. A length to a lot of dough who's trying to get involved. The other two have a lot of work to do, Inspector Fred and Flying Embers. And here comes American Brass with a big blitz, 4 wide. And look at him, just like that up to the front. And a lot of dough is going to follow after that move. American Brass and a lot of dough. American Brass gives this field the slip, opens up with ease. Big blitz to the quarter pole. He's maintained the move, and it's all over. American Brass, free and focused. Look at this guy roll. Lauderdale second, Go Chicago third, Flying Embers from a long ways out of it into 4th. Montalbano for that super high 5. Zarel Ford to sweep the late daily double. How about that with 6 American Brass? Big blitz to the quarter pole. This race was over just like that. 6 American Brass at even money, the big time favorite, getting it done. Easily 112 and 72/100ths the final time. You were reminded 3. Hey Batter was a late scratch. Substitutions worked through 6. American Brass, the Eva Money Post time favorite. 6. American Brass with a big blitz to the quarter pole. Easy winner, 3-year-old Big Elling by Constitution out of the Medalla d'Oro Mare Tarnished, owned by Colts Neck Stables LLC. Jorge Duarte Jr., the winning trader, winning at jockey Zorel Ford, the late double to Zorel. American Brass is bred in Kentucky by his owners, Colts Neck Stables LLC. Dollar Super High Five, $31,111.45. Exacta, $41.98. Trifecta, $54.66. 4-6 Zorel Ford late double, $9.71. The consolation, $3.34. 10-cent Super, $144.05. Late pick 5, $11,047.91. 4 out of 5, $67.61. Late pick 4, $351.60. $0.20 a single 6 payoff this evening, $15,590.17. 3-4-6 late pick 3, $30.81. That consolation version was $11 and some change. We'll have a 20-cent single 6 carryover into the Thursday night card, $388,720.71. Consolation 3-4-3 pick 3, $11.42. Once again, a 20-cent single 6 carryover to Thursday night, $388,720.71. Tomorrow evening, trifecta Thursdays for all of our Fast Track Rewards members. $1 hot dogs, $1 draft beers in the event center. All you have to do is present your Fast Track Rewards card. So some nice payoffs on the Wednesday night program. $31K plus for that Super High Five. Nice late pick 5. All sorts of good payoffs as always here at Turfway Park. Big carryover into Thursday. Better than $388,000 for the 20-cent single 6. Sure hope you had a great Wednesday evening. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park. Good night, everyone.
Times have changed, but some things remain timeless. Hard work, perseverance, unwavering dedication. From sun up to sundown, our passion fuels us to drive further and push harder. We do it for the horses, for our families, and for the sport we all love. For well over a century, we've committed to doing the usual, unusually well. Claiborne Farm, the tradition continues.